Yo guys, I just found a video that I made when I was making like my first six-figure store. Like I had the videos the first time I made sales, I was freaking out dancing in my room. Like the first time I knew that everything was changing. I actually found the video of me freaking out dancing in my room and all of that just because I've finally made money online. So that's gonna be later on in this video, so if you stick to the end you will see me freaking out. It's kind of funny. So anyways, today I'm coming at you guys with a video of how I actually became successful with dropshipping, how I managed to make a lot of money online, and how everything changed with my first winning product. Basically the story of my first winning product, my first time ever tasting online money. And I'll tell you guys, this video is gonna be hella motivational for a lot of you guys, so make sure you subscribe. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers, would mean the world to me, and also like this video, it truly helps me out a lot guys. The last video's free 30-minute consulting call giveaway winner is Christian Lambert, so you can message me, my Instagram will be here. And same for goes for all you guys want any consulting, coaching, or if you just want any help, you know, I'll answer you guys' question for free. That's the point of this channel, giving you guys the value for free that you also pay other people for. No courses here, it's all for free. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So I'm gonna start off with the introduction, just telling you guys how I got into dropshipping, how it started. You know, basically like as a timeline. You know, we start here and then it sort of like pops off. You know, we're gonna start from scratch real quick. It's gonna be pretty quick. So it all started with me. I had a watch store. I thought it was a brilliant idea to sell watches online. I call it my last name and then store in the end.com, and thought it was gonna just take off. I watched Tanner Planner's video or something. I was like 16 years old and I just thought like dropshipping is the wave. I'm gonna make this stuff work. So I launched a watch store. Worst store ever. AliExpress descriptions, didn't know what I was doing at the ads. I stacked interest. It was all just horrible. So I rented $50 from my dad to run these ads. So I spent around like $40 or $50 on it, which he gave me, like he rented me. I had to pay him back later on. So, and it obviously didn't work out. So I was on a plane to Florida with my family. We are gonna have a vacation. It was actually my first time in the US as well. So while I was on the plane, I ran these ads and I was so hopeful, like when I landed I would be made sales and stuff like that, but when I landed I only had 5 website visitors in total the whole day. So that obviously did not work out. I'm kind of sad, kind of disappointed, but I didn't really care. I was just like, obviously it sucked because I wanted to get to the States and like make money online type of stuff, you know, be really cool. I even brought my computer just because I thought it was gonna make sales. So kind of like when I didn't make any sales, kind of boring. But anyways, I obviously didn't give up. So I tested product for like 6 months after the trip to the US, and it all suddenly took off. So what I did, guys, I tested product for 6 months. I learned a testing strategy. I got a coach to a certain degree. He only helped me out a little bit, but I got a coach to a certain degree. And I tested product for like 6 months. If I went out of money, I went and got more money. I'll tell you guys how I actually made money to spend on my ads later on, because it was ridiculously simple, but it requires some hustle. So 6 months later, I tested product for a long time. And I was out with a couple of buddies. We were drinking, having a good time, getting a lot of beers, wines, liquor, whatever. We're just having a good time. I got pretty drunk. So when I got home, I figured maybe it's time to just run a new product, because I was running product almost every week. So I got really drunk and I came home and I was like, let's just run a product. So while being drunk, I set up the ads. I set up like 7 ad sets, $10 a day or something. I actually think I set up 8 because I was so confident in the product, but I was hella drunk. And I was just like, I've seen this product for some time. I think it's really cool. I was also the only guy selling this viral product. So I set up the ads while being drunk. I just fall asleep. And when I woke up, the ads went live like 2 hours ago and I already made like 4 sales. It was kind of cool. I was obviously not freaking out yet because I didn't know it was going to be a winner. But later on that day, I went for a workout with a couple of my buddies. So we went to the gym, and while working out, from the beginning of the workout, the first minute to the 60th minute, like within an hour, I made $800. That's $860 or something ridiculous like that. And I just knew that I got something. This is my workout. Let's scale this. Like the whole game is gonna change. Now my life's gonna change. So I started freaking out. When I got home, I started dancing. I just started acting like an idiot, to be straight up honest with you guys. So right now, don't blame me. Don't unsubscribe. Don't look at me as a retard. It's just what happens when you see money you've never seen before. This is gonna be the video of how I actually reacted. Kind of embarrassing. What? And you know, doing Fortnite dances in my room, everything like that. But anyways, when I came home that day, I made like $860 or something. So what I did was that I duplicated a couple of ad sets, increased the budget. That was basically it. Nothing big, nothing scaling related, just like that. And I left it all running for another day. So when I woke up, I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, the store made $2,400 just while I was sleeping. So I made 2.5 grand while sleeping, 2.4 grand while sleeping. And I woke up to shock. Like I was not hitting the snooze button that day. I woke up to shock. The dopamine rush just came into my body. Like imagine being broke the other day and waking up to $2,400 the next day. I was completely shocked. And this is the day where everything changes, guys. This is the day where everything changes. Stay tuned there. Stay tuned there. This was so insane. Because at that day, I woke up, I duplicated a couple of ad sets. Nothing big. It didn't scale. It was still running like $10 ad sets and a couple of 21s. Nothing big. So I went out with my buddies. And when I was out, my buddy picked me up in the car, and like 30 seconds after he picked me up, some guy ordered 10 items, like the same product 10 times. Then a minute later, someone ordered 4, and then 2 minutes later, someone ordered like 8 or 9. So that just took off. I made another grand or something, maybe not a grand, but I made like $400 just from that, because Pro was kind of cheap. I got it for 21, then no, I got it for 7, sold for 21, then later on for 29, and then 39 and 49. Just scale it like that. I was the only one selling it. It's like, get it from me or don't get it at all, right? So they started buying it, and while I was out with my friends, in 1 hour, I made $2,000. Not even kidding you. That just blew up. So with my friends, we made 2K in 1 hour, and they were like, is this guy scamming people? What's up with him? Because like I was freaking out, just doing Fortnite dances inside this guy's car, because we were out chasing a boy, because he was dating a girl. He was one of my best friends. He was dating this girl for first time, and he's like kind of like an awkward guy. So we're just following him in the car, you know, just following him to see how he reacts. Like, sort of stalking him, kind of awkward for him, but it was kind of funny for us. But I wasn't focused on that at all. Like, I made $2,000 in an hour, and the phone just went ka-ching all the time. Ridiculous. In this car, we're driving, so like I couldn't even focus on what the hell was gonna do. It was such a good time. I was screaming in the car, dancing, was like, freaking out. I was like, can't I just go home and work my ads? So at a certain point, I had a pretty old iPhone at that time. My phone crashed because there were so many sales, and I'm not even kidding you guys. That day, the second day of the product, ended at $8,000. 2 days ago, I was completely broke. 2 days ago, maybe even like 24 hours ago, I was completely broke. That's how the game changes. It's just insane. So these guys obviously didn't know what's up. I wasn't even able to tell them, because I was just so like, I didn't know what's up. So, but I just made my childhood dream come true in that car trip. And the funniest thing is that I made these ads while I was drunk. But keep in mind, guys, this is not lucky. It's not a lucky shot. I made ads 100 times before I even won. So don't get me like I was a lucky guy. I was drunk and running ads and it won. No. I worked 6 months to make it work, but it sort of happened to be while I was drunk. But kind of funny though that it happened when I was drunk. But anyways, it's like I just made my childhood dream come true, and that car was insane. So the reason I think I really won, because like everything changed, the whole life changed. It was just mind-blowing. Right now I've been able to help a lot of people. It's more fulfilling getting the car I want. It's more fulfilling than any cars you guys ever want. To help other people actually achieve their dreams, be financially free, so fulfilling. And I was able to do that, and that's a certain point where I was like, I managed to become successful. So why I think it really worked for me is like I dropped out before I made any money online, because I knew I was going to make it work regardless. There's nothing that's going to stop me. So before I even made any money online, I did that because I knew I was going to make it work. So I hustled so hard. I went into Facebook groups. This is actually how I made money, because I didn't have any money growing up. So I made money by going into Facebook groups. People, you know, talking about their stores, like asking questions about their stores. And what I would do is like I would leave comments every single day telling them like, you could change this in your store, you could change that, and they'd be like, thank you. And I just write like, message me if you need anything. So they messaged me, and I talked with them for a little while, and then I sort of like asked them like, yo, I can make your store for like $150. Later on, obviously I increased the price, but I was like, I can make a store for $150, $200, $300, whatever. For you, would you be interested? And they would say yes. So hustling in groups every single day to like sort of get clients for me to build store for is how I made money to dropship. So every time I lost like $300, $500 on ads, I was just going straight back and like making another store for some person. And that's how I made my money consistently. So it was a pure hustle. This is not luck. It took me like 6 months of just hustling, getting that money, because I spent a lot of money on ads. I didn't really have a perfect coach either. So I spent a lot of money, but I tested a lot. So whenever I went out of money, I just did that again. And it took a long time to get back $500. But I knew that if I just worked in these groups for like 4 hours, I will make some money eventually. Do I think this is possible for everyone? Honestly not. If you're lazy, if you're not 100% in, it's not. I've seen so many cases. I can really see it on my students, the people I coach. Some people I can just tell from the first second I'm going to make them successful no matter what. And then there will be like 1 out of 10 people which I will be like, this guy's not going to make it. Rather just refund it. He's not the person. Then I just send him the money back on it. But so it couldn't work for everyone, but I believe it could work for most people. I believe that you watching right now, I think you could make it work, unless you're like really stupid. So you watching right now, you can make your childhood dream come true. It's not even that hard. It's not hard. It's just repetitive. And you have to follow a strategy. Not hard, just really repetitive in the beginning. It's all gonna pay out when you get your first winner. Because what happened to me was when I got that first winner, my pixel was optimized. I had so much data. I could run lookalikes. So what I did was, this was a printer that I sold, not the 3D printer I took off with, like that one that made 15K a day with. Not that one. Absolutely not. It was another printer. But that was my first winner, the other printer. So what I did was I took the data, I took the lookalikes, and I just tested another product with the data, and it blew up, made like 2K the first day. So it's like, okay, it's just about finding the first winning product. Once you have the first winning product, your pixel, your data, everything changes. It's easy to get your next one. So after that, honestly, the success just came on autopilot, and that's basically the story of how everything happened. Like, I was 17, took me 6 months. It's obviously a little bit hard work, but it worth it. Oh yeah. And helping people fulfill their dreams now because I'm actually qualified to help other people is also so fulfilling. Been able to meet so many cool people, drive so many cool cars. It's definitely worth it. So if you guys smash the like button and subscribe, really want to hit the 1,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Not a strategy video, just to motivate you guys. I'm gonna drop you guys 6 strategy tomorrow on how you can make more money online. I don't know yet. Comment your video ideas in the description, and I'll talk to you guys later.